Hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Last time, we made it all the way over here to Vermilion City and grabbed a few new key items. We got the best item in the game, all the way down here, the bicycle, and we also got the Old Rod and the Versus Seeker. So a few decent key items. I probably won't be using them too much except the bicycle. I'll be using a hell of a lot. That's why I have it selected. And in this part, we are finally going to go to the SS Anne that Bill mentioned earlier. The SS Anne's famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Interesting. So does that mean that if we wait an entire year, we'll be able to see it again? Welcome to the SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Jordan Flash, the SS ticket. I don't understand why they use the word Flash there, but whatever, I guess. Great, welcome to the SS Anne. So, before we even get on here, in the original games, there's this lovely little... how do I say this? There was this lovely little rumor that to the side, there would be this truck, and underneath, if you could get underneath this truck, then there would be a Mew underneath it. It's a pretty famous rumor. I believe if you do surf over across these, you might encounter something similar, but there was never a Mew. There was just straight up never a Mew, despite what all the childhood people would say. Anyways, this cruise ship looks a lot smaller than we are. I mean, look at the sprite comparison. Anyways, the SS Anne, basically, it's a cruise ship, but there are a bunch of trainers here that we can battle, some items we can get, and we need to meet up with the captain himself. But I should also warn you, the SS Anne leaves immediately after you finish the main part of the main reason why you come up here. We'll be getting a very important item while we're here. So, because of that, I'm going to be fighting every trainer possible in here. I will cut out all the non-required battles, of course, like I did with Mount Moon. But I will be showing if we find any decent items. Are you okay? Nothing. You're just a trainer for me to fight properly. Okay. I'll do that. I'll fight all the trainers later on that are not required to get anything. So probably a majority of these guys are all trainers for us to battle. It's a good place to get experience. And that is bullshit. I am sorry, but that is a dick move. Just having you immediately walk into a room and having to fight someone. Now on the bright side, I do know that these gentlemen, if I remember correctly, they should give you a lot of money if you defeat them. So we'll find out if that theory is true or not in just a moment. Alright, Rick grew to level 22. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and survey says, a decent amount of money. I realize just how bad that sounded, beat up old people in order to get tons of money. Yeah, that sounds really bad. It's a cup with a Pokemon mark on it. What kind of mark? But yeah, that's just a dick move. Let's see. Do you have anything interesting here? Are you even a trainer? Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. I'm not a okay. Spoiled kids. Bonjour, I am Le Winter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, Le Strong Silent Type. Wow, don't even give us any options, huh? Also, I'm sorry for the bad accent. I did take a French class once, but that's about it. I think both these guys are trainers, so I don't think we'll be getting anything special here. I'll definitely check to see if I'm wrong or not. Probably wrong. Yeah, we have a spinner. We have a static trainer. God dang it. Alright, let's hopefully not run into another trainer like that again. Do you see all the way over here? No, you don't. Alright, we can grab this item real quick. TM's 31 Brick Break. Ooh. Oh, that actually is a really nice TM right there. Brick Break is a really nice fighting type move. It will actually, it does damage, and it also will shatter the effects of moves Light Screen and Reflect, which basically raise defense for the entire party for 5 turns. Are you a trainer? Shh, I'm Global Police Agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. I'm sure you are, buddy. I'm sure you are. We never saw what was on the end over here. It stares downward. Well, I don't think this is the way we're supposed to go anyway, so... Let's see. Yeah, it just leads to the pole or whatever. Anything in here? looks like 2 trainers here. Here. Ooh, item. And a spinner. TM44 Rest. The user falls asleep and is fully regains their HP. And you are a trainer that I could have completely avoided. Again. Yay, I'm sorry for all the cuts, but none of these trainers are technically required. And Bun Bun grows to level 22 and is trying to learn Horn Attack. This was the move I was trying to wait on to actually learn. Horn Attack. The foe is jabbed with a sharply pointed horn to inflict damage. All it does is damage, but it has a 65 base power, which is stronger than Dig. So I'm going to actually replace Peck for that. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a better poison type move for a long time. So I'm going to replace Peck for that, and with that, that's all the moves I wanted Bun Bun to learn before we finally give it its Moonstone. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise that I fought this trainer. I mean, we were going to eventually deal with that anyways. But finally, this Moonstone we got all the way back in Mount Moon. Give it to our Bun Bun. And Bun Bun is evolving once again. Congratulations, your Bun Bun evolved into a Nidoking. Nidoking is one of the better Generation 1 Pokemon and is trying to learn Thrash. Thrash is an alright move. These are rampages for 2 to 3 turns, then becomes confused. See, it's a high risk, high reward sort of thing because look at that, 90 base damage. It's pretty, it would be a strongest attack by far. And coming off a fully evolved Pokemon that's physical attack based, it's not bad, but I just don't like the risks. So yeah, we're gonna stop playing Thrash. So, fun little fact about Nidoking. Nidoking is actually the reason why Pokemon Red and Blue speedruns even exist. God freaking why? Why do you people do that? Anyways, that's not entirely true what I meant. What I meant is that Nidoking is the Pokemon that's used in Pokemon Red and Blue speedruns for the most part, because it is very versatile in its moveset, and it's also very powerful. It also becomes a ground type in its fully evolved form, which means it is weak to water type moves, which means we are going to switch Bun Bun out of here and go deal with Crash. Now, I really should probably find, I think there's a room specific to you that you're able to use the bed in and sleep in. I just need to find out where that is. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, now that that battle's out of the way, let's switch Bun Bun out and have Crash go in. For a reference of how strong a fully evolved Pokemon is, these are our stats. These are the stats of Pikachu. Look at how big the difference is. Now granted, Crash has the highest stat with a 51 defense, but still, just all these are in the 40s. It's not bad for this level. Now I don't know what sort of special... Oh, an Ether. Ether restores, I believe, 10 PP to a single move. Let's see. Oh, we found one before. Yeah, 10 PP to one move. Anyways, I don't think any of my Pokemon have decent, what are known as individual values, or IVs, where basically they're a random number between 1 and 31 that are given to each Pokemon stat. And 31, of course, is the best that you could have in each one, 1 or 0 being the worst. Basically, it's how Pokemon are varied so much. Ooh, another item. Thank you. A Super Potion. Restores 50 HP. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I think that's everything we need to do in the basement for now. I'm gonna stop by the Pokemon Center real quick. Alright, now that we're back from healing up, let's see, we can go up these stairs, or we can go down the hall. Let's try going up these stairs. This ship is a luxury liner for traders of the world. At every port, we hold parties with invited traders. I mean, I technically wasn't invited. Some random dude with a Pokemon fetish just kind of gave me his ticket. Alright, down here is the kitchen. Wow, I could not think of the word for a second. Talk to me, come on. You, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. Again, I apologize for bad French accents. A Great Ball. Great Ball has a 1.5 times capture rate compared to a Pokeball's 1 times capture rate. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. I'm just gonna give these guys all bad French accents. Ahem! I am indeed le chef. Le main course is îles à barbecue. Les guests will mutiny, I fear. That sounds actually kind of delicious. I've never had eel before, but I can't imagine it's that bad. I am so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. I only get to peel onions. Fun fact, onions aren't actually supposed to make you cry. It's just the spray or whatever from actually peeling the onions, like a little juice or something. It just makes your eyes tear up, so you're not actually crying. Your eyes are just watering up. Did you hear about the Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can and does. Snorlax, huh? Interesting Pokemon. Hum-de-hum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day, hum-de-hum-de. Oh, I peel spuds every day. That's not even French. I don't even know what accent that is. And we found a Pecha Berry, heals poison. A Cherry Berry, heals paralysis. And a Chesto Berry, heals sleep. Not bad, not bad. Again, these kinds of berries weren't in the original games. I don't think berries were a thing in the original games, because held items weren't a thing until Generation 2. Anyways, now that that's taken care of, let's head up here real quick. I think this just leads to... Our captain is a sword master. He's awesome at using cut. They say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. Cut, huh? That might be useful. Son of a bee sting. Oh my goodness, I had Red friggin' hit himself in confusion 3 times. Get herself in confusion. Let's use some potions real quick to heal Red up. I really hate that they added that cutscene. It's obnoxious. This is the only games where they added that little cutscene thing to like learn TMs, using items, and all that stuff. It's like why? There's a reason why you don't have that anymore. Anyways, are there any other trainers here? Party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Damn it, did I really miss the party? I wanted cake. You. Whew, scrubbing decks is hard work. Ugh, I feel ill. I got seasick, so I stepped out to get some air. And also, just in case you need to vomit, you can just do it overside. Now, this deck was not as... Like, look at that. Proportion limitations in video games. You're a trainer, you were moving around. I don't want to do a little jig with you. I want to not fight you. I forgot to mention Crasher also leveled up in the earlier fight. Okay, that's everything that's on the deck. Nothing important for us to grab. I'll double check on the way out just in case I missed something. Let's see, do we have anything in here? Nope. Looks to be just a trainer. In here. Ooh, looks like an item, but we're gonna fight those 2 trainers. I'll show what that item is at the end. Let's see, and in here. Move. Okay, looks like 2 more old people. Alright. Over here. Another item, but it looks like we need to fight at least one of these, if not both of these guys. Again, I'll save that for later. Because we have more pressing matters. Let's see, looks to be just a father and son, I'm assuming, or something like that. And over here, looks to be another just 2 battles. Okay. If we go up here, oh, it's this jackhole. Bonjour, Jordan. Imagine seeing you here, Jordan. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming along? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Yeah, I could just imagine him going through a full fake French accent there. Oh, you got a new pose. I think that's a new pose anyways. Anyways, Blue, he starts off with a Pidgeotto, as per usual. Thankfully, we do have Rhett here, so a couple Thunder Shocks, and hopefully we should be able to take care of that no problem. Okay, maybe a little bit of a problem. Yikes, that hurts. Now screw off. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. Hit me with a physical attack, get paralyzed. Now granted, you're gonna get faint anyways. Level 23, not bad. Next up is Eradicate. We have just the Pokemon we want you to meet. Say hello to the brand new Bun Bun. Hyper Fang. Now, is that the one that does... Okay. No, it just does damage. Super Fang... I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Super Fang will actually do exactly half the Pokemon's current HP. So it's a really good first move to have. Hyper Fang, it just does damage, I guess. Anyways, we don't have to worry about poisoning it again. Let's use Horror Attack, since that was a new move I wanted so badly. Not bad, not bad. Definitely having Poison... Oh, come on, enough with the crits. Definitely having Poison Point is not a bad ability to have. Alright. And that Eradicate is dead. Next up is Kadabra. Okay, that's scary. We're taking Bun Bun out of that fight and we're bringing in Crash. Eventually we should have something to counter this guy. Maybe. There aren't a lot of dark types or useful bug types in this game, so... I think for now I am probably just going to keep Bite on Crash. Kinesis is the signature move of Kadabra, and it lowers the accuracy. And of course, every time the opponent uses an accuracy-lowering move, it immediately misses the next. Your moves immediately miss. Okay. Oh, it missed. Okay. I was expecting it to hit me with Disable, so it would disable my Bite, so I would just use Water Pulse. But it's gone anyways. Not bad, not bad. And his last Pokemon is his starter, Ivysaur. We don't have anything to really fight Ivysaur right now, so this might actually be a bit scary. I think I'll actually sacrifice Crash to heal up Bun Bun. We have a lot of Super Potions at least, so... It's always best to use your high HP healing moves during battles and then your lower end ones outside of battle. We're asleep now. Let's see, will this do anything? Come on, wake up, Crash. Hey, there we go. Oh, right, we had an accuracy drop. Why was that? Okay. Rip. Oh, hanging out with 2 HP. Will he actually manage to? No, he won't. Okay. Well, we tried. We failed. Let's go home. Alright. It's your time to shine, Bun Bun. Unfortunately, we got rid of Peck, so we can't really use that. Let's hit it with Focus Energy first, just to see if we get any lucky crits. Please miss, please miss. Okay, I thought he was going to do Sleep Powder again. Dig actually has now a same type attack bonus, where it basically does 1.5 times base power. So it's actually a base 90 move now, instead of base 60. So, okay. Hopefully this will do more. This should do more damage than Horn Attack. And of course, he's still going to Sleep Powder. Alright. I know some people have these challenges of don't use items or whatever, but I have items here for a reason, so... I don't care if it makes the game weaker, faster, cheaper, or whatever. I want to get through this game. I want to survive this battle without losing any of my money. This is what RPGs are about, man. And there we go. We defeated our technically fourth fight with our rival? I think that's right. Can't remember. Alright, we defeated Rival Blue. Huh. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know. Aren't they great? I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. That's a little misleading. I'll tell you guys why that's a bit misleading in a moment. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Ugh, I feel hideous. Ugh, seasick. You're a captain of a ship. How the hell are you seasick? Whatever. And how's rubbing it back makes seasickness feel better? Whew, thank you, I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you a prize cut technique if it weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. And we get, basically, I think our first ever hidden machine, HM01 Cut. Using Cut, you can chop down small trees. Want to try it with the trees around Vermilion City? So, HMs. They suck. Majority of the HMs suck. Basically, they're moves that you need to learn in order to traverse the map. Those little trees that we saw that we couldn't get through before, that's what cut is for. Cut is able to cut them down so we can actually go through them. Here's the thing about cut, though. When you learn it, you need to go to a specific person that I don't think we have access to yet to unlearn it. You can't just replace it like any other normal move. And these tend to be really useless. There are certain exceptions to this rule, of course, but cut is not one of those exceptions. So, what do people normally do? These are required, after all. A basic attack can be used to cut down thin trees and grass. Well, we get what are called HM slaves, which are basically just side Pokemon that we just teach HMs to. I'll be using one of those. Now, if you're going to leave the SSN, be warned. After you get the cut technique, the ship's going to be gone and you cannot return here. So make sure you fight any trainers or get any last minute items that you want to right now before you leave. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so while you're going around the SSN, this is where basically you don't have to go off to go heal up at a Pokemon Center. This is where you can heal up your Pokemon. I'm sure some people have accidentally gone to the Pokemon Center after they met up with the captain and lost all those trainers that they could have battled. But thankfully, this lady right here will let you heal up for free. Which sucks because I was trying to look for that and I wasn't sure whether she was a trainer or not. Anyways, back to leveling up. Alright, in this room with the old man and the fisher, we have Stardust. Stardust is just like Gold Nugget, where you just sell it for money. It's not as much as a nugget, but it's still a nice thing to have. Alright, and in this room with the girl and the old man, that sounds bad, we have an X Attack. X Attack, X items. They are basically battle items that will rage a stage of a stat. Sort of like if you were using a move, say like Harden, for example, where it raises your defense, except these are not specifically only defense. There's X Attack, X Defend, X Special, so on and so forth. We'll find out more about them later once we actually get to a location where we can actually buy them. They're usually items that you just buy. Alright, and with that, that is everything that we can do on the ship. We leave, and it immediately departs. I was just reading up on Bulbapedia, there was a rumor that if you apparently beat the Elite Four 365 times, that would come back in the original games. That's not true. And also, apparently, the item that I was talking about, you can only get before the SSN departs, because otherwise this area here is inaccessible. The issue is that we're unable to go across the water until later. So, how do you get to do that? Well, you have a friend who trades over a Pokemon that knows Cut already to you, so you don't have to go through the SSN to get Cut. Anyways, before we can even use Cut, we need to grab a Pokemon that I want to teach Cut. Again, these are called HM slaves. They're pretty common until HMs were no longer a thing. Which thankfully that happened, but it happened way too late. These are a bunch of Pokemon I've just caught off screen. Let's use Oddish. Usually grass types are able to learn the move Cut, so... And if Oddish doesn't work, then I'll use Paris. Let's see... Yep. Somehow Oddish is able to cut, even though it has nothing that it can cut with. I guess it's leaves? I mean, there is a move called Razor Leaf, so... Maybe? Who knows? Anyways, now that that's all said and done, we can finally go to the gym. Boom. Yo, champ of the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American. He is an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird and water type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. Beware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. Funny enough, you might have noticed there that he said bird/water type, not flying/water type. Bird type was apparently a thing inside the code of the original games. I guess they just never took it out. So, are we gonna battle the gym leader here? Yeah, I figured why not. We have something much longer we have to deal with later on, so we're gonna finish this video off by actually fighting the gym leader. The basic puzzle here is that there are 2 switches hidden underneath these trash cans. We need to find them in order, like one after another. If we don't, then the electric grid that's above us, this thing right here, is not going to open. It's completely RNG, but in the original games you can manipulate the RNG to have it on the first 2 trash cans you check. I don't have that ability, so it's gonna be a bit of a just guess and check. Let's see. Nope. 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 I'm gonna fight these trainers real quick. The only one required is this guy up here, so I'll fight these other 2 real quick. Alright, with those 2 out of the way, let's start looking in the trash cans again. Nope. 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 I know there's some sort of pattern, like there's some strategy to actually finding what the switch is, but if you don't know the strategy, like I don't know, then you just have to find the switch. And nope. And the electric blocks reset. Rip. Again, it's completely RNG where the actual switches will end up being. Alright, here's one. And there we go! Nice. That didn't take too long. So, another reason why I had my Nidorino evolve into a Nidoking. Nidoking is once again ground type. Ground type is literally the electric type's only weakness. In addition to that, ground type is completely immune to all electric type attacks. All of them. I don't care what the anime says. They are immune to all electric type attacks, no matter how strong it is. I just realized I forgot to turn the animations back on. There's a lot of trainers to fight, so I kind of turned the animations off. So I guess you guys get to see what it looks like when you don't have animations going on. It's strangely a bit slower than expected. There are these weird pauses, but I'll turn the animations back on real quick, just so we can actually fight the gym leader. Turn these back on. Now, before we go in, this is what our team is looking like right now. We have Crash, Red, and Bun Bun all around 24-25. They didn't learn any new moves while we were training on the SSN, and I'm going to keep Bun Bun out because it should make this gym a complete breeze. Anyways, without further ado, hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electrical Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. What war? That's my question. What kind of war is in the Pokemon universe that required you to go to it? Like, can you imagine a real-world Pokemon war? Like, with how dangerous these guys are, it's kind of scary to think about. Voltorb! Voltorb is, at least its evolution, is known to be one of, if not the fastest Pokemon of the original 151 Pokemon. Electric types are known to be really fast, but that's about where their positives kind of end. I mean, they are super effective against flying and water types, and they make a great counter to Gyarados, who is both a flying and a water type. But they're kind of frail. Most of them are frail. There are some exceptions with the new type that was introduced in the previous generation, Steel type. Some electric types turned into electric Steel types, but on the downside, that made them 4 times weak to ground types instead of 2 times weak. I'm talking about you, Magnemite. Again, we're just one-shotting all these Pokemon here. This is really just a piece of cake. And last is Raichu. Raichu is the evolution of Pikachu, and I think it's so much better than Pikachu, honestly. I mean, look at him. Look at how adorable he is. Now, a lot of people say Pikachu's adorable. Fine, sure, whatever. But I like Raichu way better. The issue is that, again, Raichu is a stone evolution, so it can't really... Once it evolves, it won't learn as many moves as Pikachu has the potential to learn. But it gets one shot either way through Dig. And we get paralysis. That's right, I was going to actually give Bun Bun Cherry Berry. Guess I got lucky not to get paralyzed till now. But, yeah, that was the 3rd gym. No problem. Now that's a shocker. You're a real deal, kid. Fine then, take this Thunder Badge. Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're a special kid, take this. We get TM34. TM34 contains Shockwave. Teach it to electric Pokemon. We actually will be teaching that to our Pikachu. Unfortunately, it's not as good as a prize as you got in the original games. You would originally get the move Thunderbolt, which is basically one of the best electric-type moves available. But Shockwave's not bad either. A rapid jolt of electricity strikes a foe and cannot be evaded. We are going to be giving that to Rhett. We can also give that to Bun Bun if we wanted to. But we have Rhett here for a reason. It is 20 base power points stronger than Thundershock, so we'll be getting rid of Thundershock for now. 1, 2, and boof. So yeah, unfortunately, there is another location where we can get Thunderbolt later. It's just a bit more complicated to obtain. He also mentions that our Pokemon's speed is now risen. I don't know if this is entirely true. I do know that in the original generation, this would be true, except there's some glitchy programming that makes it kind of true, kind of not. I don't want to say anything, but basically there's supposed to be like a 12.5% raise to our speed stat now. I'm not entirely sure. This is something that they never brought back after this game. But with that all said and done, we defeated the SS-An, and we also defeated our third gym leader. We're going to head back up to Cerulean, and we're going to continue on. So that's going to be it for this part. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, consider supporting me on Patreon, follow me on all my social media links. All that will be in the description. We won't be heading back to Cerulean. I take that back. There's a route over here that we actually want to explore real quick. We're going on to Route 11. I'll see you guys then.